So my name is Kelly Lindell, and I formerly had a senior fitness show called Active Aging. Those videos are getting a little bit old, and during our current COVID-19 health crisis, I have been doing some live classes through Zoom for seniors in our community that are kind of locked in their homes or apartments. And I've been asked to do some updated videos on YouTube so that other people who might be in their private homes or whatever can stay active. As you probably know, when we are sedentary and not moving, it is very, very bad for our bodies, for anyone. But for seniors, it's even worse. So this is done on a completely volunteer basis from my own basement, nothing professional, nothing fancy, but just to help everybody to stay active. When seniors especially are inactive and sedentary, it actually breaks your body down and you lose muscle mass, and you actually decrease your immune system, making you more susceptible for other problems, other health issues. And we don't want that. With all the COVID stuff going around, that's bad enough. So we are going to be exercising together. Feel free to share this link with other friends just to stay active and stay healthy. Please don't judge me. It's not going to be super fancy, but it's just to do my part to help us all stay active. I am going to be using some equipment today that you may or may not have around your home. If you've ever done any kind of a therapy program or whatnot, oftentimes you'll get one of these bands. I have this one tied in a knot. Sometimes they're just a circular one. Sometimes they're straight. I'm going to be using one of these. I call it a ribbon band. I'm also going to be using and with handles. You can get these. You can probably order it online, or maybe the next time you're at Target, you could stop in their exercise area and grab something like this. If you don't have access to those things, I have here a good fancy pair of tights. Hopefully, maybe you'd have some nylons or tights or leggings or something around your house. This can be used in place of the band as well. So I will also be using some free royalty-free music, and hopefully you'll be able to hear that okay. If not, and if you don't like my voice, you don't like the music, you can turn off the audio and put your own music on and just follow me through the exercises. We are going to start today with probably about 20 to 30 minutes of exercise, just as a sample. So let's get started. I'm going to turn our music on here. And we will be doing, just so you know, my style of teaching class is alternating a cardiovascular movement with a strength movement, cardiovascular with strength. Both are super, super important. And as we age, the strength is almost more important. And as we're sedentary and not moving around, it's so important to keep those muscles strong. But also with the COVID-19 being a respiratory disease or disorder, we want to keep our heart and lungs working as efficiently as possible too. So we're going to do a little bit of both, and we will get started with just some stretching exercises. The other thing that I really want you to have for this workout is a nice solid chair, ideally a dining room chair. I do not want you to use a rolling chair or anything like that, as it's really unsafe. And please know, while you're participating in this, you are doing so at your own risk. And I would encourage you, if you have any questions about your ability to do this, maybe check with your doctor. I know you can't go in right now, but you could call, and usually they've been pretty helpful online or on the phone or computer. With that said, let's get started. So sitting nice and comfortably, just take a nice deep breath and a big good morning stretch. Inhale and exhale, bringing those arms down, and just begin to roll those shoulders. Loosening up your neck and shoulder area. We tend to carry a lot of tension in here, especially when we're worried. So just loosening it up. And now I'd like you to squeeze those shoulders up tight to your ears, creating some heat in the neck and shoulders. Then exhale, pushing those shoulders down. Inhale and squeeze up. Exhale, press down. Now continuing to hold those shoulders down. Just gently lean your head to one side. Stretching the muscles through the neck and shoulder area. Maybe even extending that arm out to the side to exaggerate the stretch. And then coming back to the center and going over to the other side. Ear to the shoulder, lengthening that neck and shoulder area, maybe extending the arm out. And keep in mind, everything I say is a suggestion. It's not meant as any kind of a formal recommendation, but just a suggestion. Bring it back to the center and rolling those shoulders back again. And now begin rolling out those wrists. If you haven't done anything for the first week of this home quarantine, chances are you might be a little stiff. Now switching directions. And I'm going to slide my chair back, bringing your feet up, and I want you to just rotate your ankles, rolling those ankles out a little bit. They tend to get real stiff, switching directions. Rolling those ankles out. Now sitting up and tall, and inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Big deep breath. Exhale, release down. And again, inhale, reach up. And now I'd like you to keep your feet nice and flat on the floor. Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs. Sit up nice and tall. Knees are about hip-width apart, so there's a little space between your legs. And exhale, gently leaning down, just stretching through that low back. Inhale, come up nice and tall and reach. Exhale, hands to the knees, sit up nice and tall and lean forward from the hips, just stretching through that low back. Inhale and come up. If you have high blood pressure or glaucoma or anything like that, that's an internal pressure problem, I never want you to bring your head below your heart for more than a breath because it can create some internal pressure. Inhale and come on up. And now we're going to exhale and bring it down to the side. And now just reaching up, one arm at a time. Alternating that arm up. Just getting some blood flowing. Nice deep breaths. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is my real hair on top of my head. I know it's a mess. But you know what? When you're home, you don't need to worry about how you look. And here we are. It's not about pride, it's about exercise. All right, lean over to one side, take that arm over your head and just reach out as far as you can, stretching and opening through that side body. And alternate, bring it over to the other side. Your hand reaches up and over. Nice deep breaths, just stretching through that side body. And coming up. And now just punching those arms forward a little bit. And we're going to begin marching our knees at the same time. Just getting our blood flowing a little bit. As we keep marching those knees, we're going to punch our arms out to the side. Just getting those legs moving. And sorry, I had limited selection on royalty-free music. So, like I say, if you want to put your own music on, you go right ahead. But in a crisis, we all are making do. And now we're going to push those arms forward. Push and pull. Push and pull. Sitting up nice and tall. My abdomen is nice and engaged, so my muscles are tight. And push and pull. And now we're going to kick one foot out at a time. Extending that leg out. If you're new to exercise or you just haven't done anything in a while, you may want to keep your leg closer to the floor. Like that as you kick. Or maybe even keeping your floor. But the more fit you are, you can start bringing that leg up a little bit higher. Maybe even lifting it up off of the chair as you kick. Now I want you to alternate arms. Opposite hand to leg. Opposite hand to leg. Reaching out. Nice deep breaths. I don't know if it's worse seeing my feet or my head. All right, exhale and inhale. Breathe. For 4 and 3, 2, and last one. Now change it to a knee and elbow. So you're lifting that knee up and turning your opposite elbow to knee. Getting that core involved. Our abdomen is nice and tight. Think about pulling your belly button through to your spine so that abdomen is tight and engaged. Exhale and inhale. Excellent. Sitting up nice and tall. And now push down, push down, push down. Press, press. You'll notice behind me I have some more exercise equipment, and also very importantly, I have a glass of water. Very, very important, especially with this COVID disease going around, to keep very well hydrated. Ideally, you really want to be drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water, and they're saying warm water is excellent as well to keep your fluids loose and flowing better, so they're not less likely to have phlegm building up. All right, how are we doing? So next time you join me, make sure to have some water nearby so you can do that as well. Now what I'd like you to do, bringing your focus down to your legs, start tapping those toes out. Just tapping the toes. And in the background, you'll hear my lovely dog, Cedar. Cedar gets really bored if she's not included in activities, so she wants to say hi to all of you too. All right, and now that your ankles are warmed up, your legs are warmed up, we are gonna start doing a little bit of strengthening exercise. So coming to a stand, ideally right in front of a nice solid chair. And from here, what I want you to do, let's see if I can back up a little bit more. Excuse me for that. But standing right in front of your chair, so your legs are actually touching the chair, so it's nice and safe. It's right there if you need it, or if your legs feel shaky. Hands are on our thighs, and we're gonna slowly slide our hip down towards the chair, bringing it to right before I touch the chair. I'm just hovering over the chair, and then I'm gonna inhale and come up, reach my arms up overhead, or not. You may not want your arms up overhead. Just come up and down. Exhale, push down. Inhale as you come up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Notice as I'm doing this as well, my knees are right over my heels. All right, my knees are right over my heels. My heels are solid on the ground. I want you to avoid doing this. This is sheer torture for your knees. There's a tendency when I say to go down, this is what people do, but I want you to think about sticking that rear back, keeping those knees behind your toes. Excellent. Getting to warm up that whole body. All right, now as you come up, what I want you to do is stand up nice and tall, making little fists with your hands, bring them around, set them on your tailbone, and just push your hips forward, opening up that front side of our bodies, stretching through the front of the hip and thighs as well into your abdomen. And then sliding back, bringing your hips down, hovering over the chair, and we're just gonna hold it here for a moment. Note that as we're doing a lot of sitting, our hips and thighs get really tight. And so this exercise is meant to warm them up. And then as we come up, I want you to, again, push those hips forward. Gently exaggerate that movement, stretching through your hips, opening up your chest, squeezing your elbows back together. And again, bring your hands down on your thighs, and we're gonna bring it down and forward. Turning back to face you. And again, we're gonna come up, 2, and down for 2. Come up, for 2, and down for 2. And now that you're good and warm, as you come up, you're going to squeeze those hips forward, tightening your buttocks muscles and gently pressing those hips forward. And up, 2, and down, 2, and up, 2, and down, 2. 2 more and we're there. Up, 2, and down, 2. And then we're going to hold it here briefly. And now as you hold, trying to keep those hips down, your knees are behind your toes. From here, what I'd like you to do, keeping those hips low, I want you to tap your legs out. Tap your toes, just warming up that lower leg, adding a little bit of intensity. You can probably hear my breath is starting to increase a little bit, my breathing. Tapping those toes out. Tap, tap, tap. And we've lost our music. So if you want to hum your own little tune here, go ahead. Just tapping those toes out. All right, and then coming up into a standing position, just rolling those ankles out. And switching to the other side. And now what we're gonna do from a standing position, we're just gonna start marching it out a little bit. Marching it out. Also keep in mind, if you feel unsteady at all, or if you haven't exercised much, really good tool right here is your chair. So at any time, I can stand behind the chair, hold onto the chair for support and balance as I'm moving my lower body. This way I know I'm stable, I'm not gonna fall, especially for those of you who are alone in your homes right now. Very important, we don't want anyone falling. So please use your own best judgment and know whether you should be using a chair or not. Just encouraging you to be smart. All right, marching it out. Hopefully you feel your heart rate's beginning to increase a little bit. Pumping those arms. And again, you can picture my invisible chair here if you want to hold on. And we're just moving the legs if you're using that chair. All right, from here, what I'd like you to do, march up on your toes. So you're lifting your heels up. All right, now down on your heels, lifting your toes up. Super, super important for preventing falls is keeping that lower body nice and strong, okay? So keeping those calves strong so that you're able to take nice solid steps. Up on your toes again. And down on your heels, lifting those toes. And now we're gonna go from toe, toe, heel, heel. Toe, toe, heel, heel. So just keeping that lower leg strong. Woo! And you don't have to do it as fast as I am or to the tempo of the music, just so you're alternating, keeping those legs strong. All right, and now march on the outside of your feet, just stretching out that ankle a little bit. Doesn't that look pretty? What a beautiful video. And now knock knee, walking on the inside of your feet. All right, and then flat-footed again. Excellent. From here, we're gonna add some arms. So I'm going up on my toe like we were before, but I'm punching my arms now too. Adding a little bit more cardiovascular, getting those arms moving. And now down on my heels. So I'm lifting my toes up again like we were before, but I'm pumping my arms. Up on my toes. Punching high. Woo-hoo. And down on your heels, punching your arms. Good, good. All right. And now just a flat-footed march, so regular march. And we're gonna bring our feet apart and march now. So bringing those feet wide, bringing our hips down low, getting those legs moving, and arms are out to the side. And then come in the middle, punch forward. Excellent. Bringing it out wide, punching to the side. And forward and punch. And out. Legs are wide, arms to the side, hips are low. All right, for 4, 3, 2, and bring it in again. Excellent. Now we're gonna grab our ribbon band. Now that our heart rates are nice and high, our bodies are warmed up a little bit, grabbing either that pair of tights or a ribbon band, or maybe a straight band too. But we're gonna bring our hands inside of the ribbon band or just holding a flat band. And you can sit or stand during this part. Either way is fine. If you need to take a little break, go ahead and have a seat. So if you're using a straight band, I'm just grabbing on it about chest width apart. If I'm using the ribbon band, my hands are inside of the band like this with my wrist straight. I'm gonna bring those arms up over my head and pull down and up. Pull down and up. Pull down and up. As I'm doing this, I'm rotating my shoulder blades down and out, keeping that upper back nice and strong. Exhaling as I pull down. Exhale. If it feels uncomfortable in your low back at all, whoa, I just broke it one. That's my second one I've broke so far this week. If it feels uncomfortable in your lower back at all, just change your foot positioning around. Sometimes feet together work nicely. Sometimes one leg in front or one leg back. Just kind of shifts the body weight a little. Working that upper body. Good. Last 4. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it down. Hold, hold, hold. Keep breathing as you hold those. So we're not holding our breath, just holding that muscle strong. All right, release those shoulders and roll it out as you start marching again. Keep in mind, I'm standing up and marching, but you can certainly be doing it from your chair, okay? You can be just marching from a chair and doing the same exact thing. You choose what feels best for you. But for those of you who want to march, come on and join me up here. Bringing that band out in front. We're going to bring the knee to the band. Try not to bring the band down to the knee, but we want to bring that knee up. Knee up. Just lifting that knee. Again, if you feel unsteady at all, keep doing that. Don't stop when I stop. Keep doing that. But if you feel unsteady at all, doing those knee lifts, come to the side of your chair and hold on. And you definitely don't need to use the band, but just lifting those knees up. Main thing is I want you to get healthy, but stay safe at the same time. Or stay safe, stay healthy, I should say. Woo. Up. All right. Now holding those arms up, opposite hand to knee. Opposite hand to knee, grabbing that bar. And maybe a big 18-wheeler or something. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a goofball and I say a lot of stupid things that make my kids roll their eyes at me. But that's just how it is. And I said, you can mute me if you want to. Opposite hand to knee. All right. Ooh, bringing it down. Hopefully your heart rate is up again. And holding it steady. From here, what I want you to do, one hand is inside of the band, like this. One hand. So I'm going to have my right hand forward. My left hand either grabs the middle of the circle or just grabs onto the middle. My palm is down, and I'm going to push out and in. Push out, out, out. So side, I'm pushing that hand out. My elbow is not swinging around. My elbow is stationary, and just the lower part of my arm is pushing out, like you're doing a karate chop. Ideally, I want you to be feeling it in this part of your arm, your tricep. Push, push, push. All right, 4 more. 3, 2, Last one, and release it. Shake that hand out a little bit. And then we're going to do the same thing with our other hand. So my left hand is going to go inside of the loop. My right hand is going to grab the band right at my belly button or out at my rib cage. My left palm is going to turn down. My wrist is straight, and I'm going to karate chop. Ha! Push out, out, out. Excellent. Press, press. Again, feeling it in the back of your arm. Trying to keep that elbow and shoulder as stationary as possible. And just push that lower part of the arm away. Press, press, press. Also, you should know I'm not great at counting the number that I do because I talk to you. So I do what's called going to muscle failure. So I go till it gets tired. And you can do the same. If you get to a point where you can't do anymore, just stop and wait. Start again when you can. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Woo, excellent. Roll those arms out. And then we're going to bring one arm and bring our arm in front. Fingertips to the opposite shoulder. Elbow is right out in front of my chin. And I'm just going to draw that elbow across just to stretch that muscle you just worked. Keep in mind that when we are sitting still a lot, stretching is even more important than exercise. Probably equally as important. So don't skip out on your stretching. Or do it any time of the day that you just need a little pick-me-up. And shift, switch that arm. So our other arm is going to come up. My fingertips touch my shoulder. My elbow is right in front of my chin, and I'm just going to draw it across. Stretching through the back of that arm. And release, shaking those arms out. All right, we're going to march it out again. And again, hold onto your chair if you'd like to. When I was talking about repetition or the number of exercises you do, if you're doing this on your own, again, I would suggest just going until you get to muscle failure or till the muscle feels like you can't do another one. Especially with bands, you can do a fair number of repetitions. If you're doing weights, however, ideally they say to go anywhere from 8 to 20 repetitions. So from 8 to 20 repetitions, but with bands, I think you just go until you get to muscle failure. Marching it out. All right. And now what I want you to do, we're going to work our side bodies a little bit because they get very weak because we don't use them very often. And then you are much more susceptible to a fall. So we're going to step side to side. Start out with your hands on your hips, or maybe your hands are on the back of that chair. Ooh, good, we have a nice song to do this too. So you can hold onto that chair and just step side to side. Another place that this is great to do in the morning when you're waiting for your toast or your coffee, you're standing next to a nice solid kitchen counter, fingertips on the counter, and just walk the length of your counter sideways and walk the length of your counter the way back. Maybe repeat that until your coffee or your toast is done. Really good way to keep your side body strong. And if you want, you can add some arms with it. Four, 3, 2, and 1. March it out again. And now standing position here. Again, you can have your chair standing beside your chair. I want you to stand nice and tall, holding onto that chair or alone. You choose what's best for you. And we're going to take our one leg and just lift to the side and down. Side and down. Side and down. As you do this, please note, this leg is slightly bent. My knee is unlocked. My other toe is turned downward. So I can lead with my heel. Leading with my heel. If my toe is up like this, the muscle in the front of our hips is very strong. We use it every single step we take. And we really want to target this big daddy back here. or this big mama, whatever it is. This big muscle, your gluteus medius, in the hip. So toe is turned down, lifting with the side of your leg. And again, just go until you feel like you can't anymore. We don't need to go super high. That is not the goal. Just lifting it as high as you can until it's tight, and then down. If you need to shift your upper body position, you're going too high. All right, so my upper body position should be able to stay stationary, and that leg just moves side to side. Now I want you to do a nice big hip circle. Our hips are a ball and socket joint, so they're made for big movement like this. Now switch directions, so you're circling the other way. Just gonna add our music back again here. Keep circling that hip. And stop. Excellent. Now just shift your hips from side to side, just stretching it out a little bit. You work those hard. Trust me, I definitely have to be a little bit not worried about you guys all seeing my hips and all that. Kind of a little intimidating on a camera, but we're not worried about that, right? Just shifting those hips from side to side. All right, and move it out a little bit, loosening those legs up. And now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So again, we're standing nice and tall. My other leg, the toe is turned down, and I'm gonna lift and lower. The leg I'm standing on is slightly bent, so my knee is unlocked. And my toe is turned down, allowing that hip to do the work rather than the hip flexors in the front of the hip. So I want the side muscles to be working. Exhale as you lift. In general, whenever you're doing the hard part of the exercise, you exhale, and the easy part, you inhale. Hard, easy. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and then hold it up, and we're gonna circle it back. Nice big circles. Working that whole ball and socket. Keep in mind, if you feel any pain or discomfort as you're doing this, feel free to shrink the movement down. Switch directions. Feel free to shrink that movement to a size that feels right for you. Everyone's bodies are different. All right, and release it down. Now what I'd like you to do, take your right leg, bring it in front of your left. I'm holding onto the chair with my right arm. My left arm is gonna go up, and I'm gonna push that hip out first. That's the main priority right here. It's just pushing that hip out, stretching through that hip joint. And if you want, you can add the arm overhead. The main focus is our hip. Just stretch, good. And now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So this time my left leg, nope, my right leg is gonna come in front. Right leg in front, holding on with my left hand. And, oops, I did it wrong anyway. Left leg in front. Okay, that'll be 3rd time's the charm. Right hip pushes out. Right arm reaches over the top. And yes, this is live, so there might be some hiccups. Sorry. And release it down. But hey, we're meant to just move and have fun and try to stay connected. All right, you can bring it back down to your chair and just have a seat. If you have a drink of water nearby, grab that. And the last thing we're gonna do is using the band. If you have it, you're tight, all right? And what we're gonna do is putting it underneath both feet, and we're gonna pull that band up and down, pull up and down. So the band, I'm using my tights so you can see how easy that is. And I'm just lifting my elbows to the side. Lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Trying to keep your wrist as straight as possible as you do this. Exhale as you do the hard part. And inhale. Exhale and inhale. 4 more. 3, 2, and now bring it up and roll those shoulders back. All right. And you can set that band down or the tights. And you're just going to stretch from here. So you guys did a great job. I hope you're feeling okay. It's a little bit weird doing it this way, but hopefully you're getting something out of it. I'm going to show you down here now what I'm doing. My right leg is extended out. My left leg is bent. I'm sitting up nice and tall. And then I'm going to gently lean forward, stretching through the back of that thigh. This muscle, when it gets tight, tends to throw the curve of your back off and can cause a lot of stiffness in your low back. So keeping this part of your leg flexible and pliable is really helpful for keeping back health. All right, bringing that leg up, rolling your ankle out. Switch directions. And now I want you to either cross your ankle over your other ankle. If you've had a knee replacement or a hip replacement, I want you to keep your foot right here. If your knees and hips are in decent condition, I want you to cross it over the other knee. In either position, I want you to gently push that knee out. For many of you, just doing this is going to cause enough stretch through that hip that you can just stay right here. But if you want a little bit deeper stretch, again, I'm sitting up nice and tall, and I'm just leaning forward from the hips until I feel a beautiful stretch all through the back of my hip. Actually, the inner thigh and the hip, both. Gently pressing that knee down. This is honestly one of my very favorite stretches. And if you're sitting a lot, this is a really good exercise to do just to keep your back winded up. Now we're going to cross that leg all the way over. So I have my right leg on top. I'm going to take my left hand, cross it over the leg. My right hand is going to rotate towards the back of my chair. And I'm going to gently turn and look over my back shoulder. Just real slowly releasing the tension from your low back. Gazing over your back shoulder too to stretch through your neck. And gently pushing against that knee to exaggerate the twist. Sitting up nice and tall so you have a long spine. And relax, coming back forward. Setting that leg down, we're going to extend our other leg out. So again, my heel is on the floor. One leg is bent, this leg is fairly straight, just maybe a slight unlock in the knee. I'm going to sit up nice and tall, keeping my back fairly straight, and lean gently forward. Stretching through this back side of your thigh. Nice deep breath, just letting that muscle relax. Nice deep breaths. And then sitting up, rolling that ankle out. Switching directions. And then again, we're going to either cross at the ankle. If you have any hip or knee issues, you cross at the ankle and just keep that knee gently down to the side as you lean forward. I'm leaning forward this way, stretching through the hip. Or if your knees and hips are okay, you can bring that leg all the way up and cross, kind of like a half of a tailor sit. Pressing that knee down gently. Sitting up nice and tall. Sorry, I'm shifting the camera around, but I want you to be able to see exactly the right positioning so you're doing it a safe way. From here, I'm gently pressing that knee down. I'm sitting up nice and tall, and I gently lean forward, exaggerating that stretch a little bit deeper in my hip. Feels good to move, doesn't it? And slow slide that leg across. So now my left leg is across. My right arm is going to go on the outside of that leg. The left arm rotates around to the back. So let me turn and look over your back shoulder. Nice deep breaths as you just release that low back and spine. Looking over my shoulder, stretching through your neck. And slowly release. Bringing both feet solidly on the floor. And from here, what I'd like you to do, sitting up nice and tall, just roll your thumbs back. Rolling those thumbs back, opening up your chest. We spend so much time sitting like this with our upper back. It's really tense and tight. So opening up that chest, reversing that position is super helpful. Gazing up towards the ceiling gently. Filling those lungs with air. And then we're going to exhale and draw our arms together. As I'm sitting here, I'm rounding out my back and kind of tucking my tailbone under. And then I'm going to inhale and open again, rolling those thumbs back. And gently rolling down and bringing my hands towards the back of my chair. So I'm stretching up through this upper chest area. Also a place that we carry a lot of tension. So just stretching. If you can't reach your chair, that's fine too. Just bring them back as far as you can with your thumbs down. All right, inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, I just want you to gently lean forward, bringing your legs apart. Let your body weight come down between your legs just to release that low back. We're in this upright position so much, carrying a lot of tightness in our back. So just slowly come down and just let that back relax a moment. And slowly come up. Now squeezing those shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, press down. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, press down. Now holding those shoulders down like that. You maybe want to grab the bottom of your chair to pull your shoulders down. We're going to drop our heads to one side. And just release tension from that neck. Slowly roll your chin across the chest and over to the other side. The center. And inhale, we're going to reach both arms up overhead. Big, big, good morning stretch. Leaning to one side. Up and over to the other side. Back to the center. Release it down and give yourselves a hand. That was a great job. I hope you feel good. And just keep in mind, move. I want you to move as much as you can during this time. And please also know, there's many of us out here that are more able-bodied than others. If you need help, reach out and ask somebody. Or if you need someone to get groceries for you or things like that, feel free to ask people, because we're all in this together. We all want to help and do what's best for each other and our country, and the world. So hope you enjoyed this, and tune in again. I'll be doing them periodically. If you want to click to be a subscriber, you'll get a notification each time a new video is added. So stay healthy. Have a great day.